Further discuss this now with Osama Nazzal. He joins me live from Jenin in the occupied West Bank, and he's a Palestinian affairs analyst. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. Excuse me. Now, just explain to us why Sheikh Jarrah is such a strategic place and why so much emphasis is being put on that particular region by these illegal Israeli settlers, and why Israel wants to expand settlements there.
Yeah. First, because of the strategic location of the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood in the center of the occupied city of Jerusalem. And Israel is trying to remove the Palestinian citizens from this neighborhood that they started to live in 1950s when Jerusalem was under the rule of the Jordanian government and was not yet occupied by Israel. So Israel now is planning to replace the Palestinian neighborhood with an Israeli colonial settlement for the Jewish settlers only, and connect this settlement with the other settlements that are built inside the Palestinian neighborhoods of the city of Jerusalem. So this would enable the Israeli occupation government to annex the Jewish settlements together and to isolate and separate the Palestinian neighborhoods in the city of Jerusalem, creating a formula of segregation and separation. As we know that Israel has a plan that was set by the successive Israeli governments to limit the rate of the Palestinian population in the city of Jerusalem to 30% only. Israel wants to have 70% Jewish population and 30% and less Palestinian population. And by this, it completes its colonial project of having all of the city of Jerusalem and keeping the Palestinian population in isolated cantons within the wall and outside the wall. As we know that Israel succeeded in its attempt and its policy of having more than 140,000 Palestinians of Jerusalem living outside the city of Jerusalem. So this is the plan that they have now.
Right, and the U.S. and the EU sanctions on illegal settlers have done little to stop them from expelling Palestinian families from their homes. What more do they need to do to bring an end to this violation of international law?
Yeah, this is very important, really, to remember that the Israeli settlers organizations working in Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood and trying to displace and dispossess the Palestinians in Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood are all supported and funded by donors from the United States, which means that the United States decision to impose sanctions on small groups of Israeli settlers and some individuals is just a bluff and deception of the Palestinians and of the public opinion that is against the Israeli colonization project in the United States. Were the Americans serious about enforcing the United Nations resolutions and peace in the region, they would sanction all the Israeli settlements that are illegitimately and illegally built in Jerusalem and in all of the occupied Palestinian territory.
All right, Palestinian affairs analyst Osama Nazzal, thank you so much for being with us here on the NewsHour.
You're welcome.